Question number 1 is about the golden triangle of sport. So we've been given A over here as one point of the triangle, and we're asked what should go there. So we've got sport, we've got commercialization. So hopefully this is a relatively easy question. The third part of the triangle is media. Explain one advantage and one disadvantage of sponsorship for commercial sponsors of sport. So we're talking about the sponsor here, about the business, the company or the sponsor and what they get out of sponsoring sport. So for an advantage, we can say that the sponsor, it's 2 marks for the advantage, 2 marks for the disadvantage. The main reason sponsors obviously sponsor a sporting product or a sporting team is that they will gain increased exposure of their brand and be more recognized. And for the second mark, we can say what this leads to. It leads to an increase in profits. Now, there's always an accept other appropriate answers. If you've said for the advantage, if you've gone down the line of saying that the company will be associated with the healthy image of sport and this will help to increase profits or make more sales, then I think that is also an acceptable answer here. For the disadvantage, we could say that someone they sponsor may be tested positive for drugs as an example, or you might have said someone they sponsor could be found to have cheated in sport. This would give the sponsor a poor reputation or a poor image or bad publicity, and this can cause a drop in sales. The second example they've given here is that the team or performers, if they're unsuccessful, this could have a negative impact on sales. Which one of the following is an example of gamesmanship? So gamesmanship is bending the rules, but not breaking the rules. So we've got the choice: shaking hands at the end of a match. That's going to be sportsmanship. B, taking performance-enhancing drugs to win a 100-meter race. That's going to be outright cheating. So that's negative deviance. D is accepting the referee's decision. That's going to be sportsmanship. So we've got C, claiming a catch in cricket when you know the ball would hit the ground first. So that's the answer. I think this actually isn't the best example, to be honest, that the exam board have given here, because that could also be seen as deviance, because it is cheating, really, claiming a catch in cricket when you know the ball's hit the ground. But out of the 4 options we've got here, it's definitely the closest to gamesmanship that we've got. Define the term sportsmanship. If this is only a 1-mark question, so you just need to have mentioned any of these 4 things here. So if you've said qualities of fairness or fair play, following the rules, being gracious in victory or defeat, or respecting opposition, then you're going to get the mark there. And the final question: explain the difference between gamesmanship and deviancy in sport. So gamesmanship is where the performer tries to bend the rules without breaking them. For example, taking the ball to the corner in a game of football is time wasting. It's not breaking the rules, but it's bending them a little bit. And deviance is where a performer cheats and deliberately breaks the rules. So gamesmanship, bend the rules; deviance, cheat or break the rules, for your 2 marks.